Tonight on Pale Playback, we're looking at some really creepy, scary ghost videos today. It's good to see the community growing, and I want to thank the new subscribers and the feedback on screen. Feel free to subscribe so you don't miss what's next. With that said, let's see what we found. Birthdays are typically a time for joy and celebration with loved ones, but for one woman, the festivities took a turn for the bizarre. In this viral clip, we see a birthday girl sitting before her cake, bathed in the soft glow of a single candle. The atmosphere is intimate as her friends sing to her in the darkness of an apartment. It seems like a perfectly normal milestone captured on camera, yet something else decided to join the party. Some viewers believe a spirit was present because a dark figure appears to be standing directly behind the woman as she claps. The silhouette is distinct, appearing to tower over her chair in the shadows. Skeptics also point out that the low light conditions and the movement of the camera create a perfect environment for pareidolia. However, the positioning of the figure seems independent of the other people's movements. This birthday surprise is one they won't soon forget. What do you make of the guest behind the chair? Urban exploration often leads to some of the most visceral and unexplained footage on the internet. This video takes us to Seton House in Denver, a location with a heavy history and an even heavier atmosphere. The person filming is navigating the derelict corridors and courtyards, documenting the decay and graffiti. The sun is setting, casting long, deep shadows across the arches and empty rooms. It is exactly the kind of place where the past refuses to stay buried.
Oh my God, there's somebody in the room.
What? Hello? Is there someone in there? I am not the police. Oh, it feels kind of eerie. You get a weird feeling over here, like a weird vibe from this whole place.
Oh, did you read it? Go into that hole, babe. I'm gonna unlock the door, okay? We can meet it, okay, baby?
The anomaly appears as a pale, humanoid shape standing in the darkness outside the building, tucked into a recessed corner. Some viewers believe this is a genuine manifestation because the figure seems to have a distinct vertical structure that contrasts with the surrounding debris. Others argue it is a case of pareidolia, where the mind interprets a stack of discarded materials as a person. Skeptics also point out that the high-contrast lighting of the sunset creates deep pockets of shadow that can easily distort the silhouette of mundane objects. Still, the way the shape seems to watch the cameraman move across the yard is profoundly chilling. What do you think was hiding in that corner? Share your theories in the comments. There is nothing more unsettling than the idea that something followed you home from a vacation. This family believes a spirit from an Airbnb followed them back to their house, and the evidence they've captured is truly hair-raising. In this living room setting, the wife is filming while her husband takes the dog out. The house should be quiet, but instead, it seems to be filled with strange sounds and uninvited whispers. The tension in the room is thick enough to cut with a knife.
We heard you. What do you have to say? So we're open to communication. There's been stuff happening on the property in our other building and earlier today. So this is the time to talk if you have anything you want to say to us. You're getting tons of orbs.
Mm-hmm. And it's right where you said, like right here. Are you?
Tell us your story. We're open to hear. And we're not judgmental. You can tell us anything.
Some viewers believe a spirit is communicating because of the clear, disembodied voice that whispers a request for the puppy. The audio is incredibly crisp, seemingly originating from right next to the camera. Others argue that this could be a sophisticated hoax using pre-recorded audio or an external speaker. Skeptics also point out that the whistling heard later could be wind or air pressure changes within the home's ventilation system. The family seems genuinely terrified, particularly when mentioning the name they heard. Is this a case of a hitchhiking haunt or a domestic prank? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Being home alone is often the catalyst for paranormal encounters, as every small sound becomes magnified by silence. Melissa was alone when she began hearing doors move and voices that shouldn't exist. She takes us on a nervous tour of her apartment, documenting the strange activity in real time. The rain outside adds to the isolation as she investigates her kitchen and hallway, guided by the reactions of her pets. It's a raw look at a woman trying to debunk her own fear.
Estoy sola en la casa y se acaba de escuchar una puerta. O sea, como si abrieran una puerta. Específicamente la de la cocina, pero no hay nadie, solo estoy yo. Estaba aquí sentada viendo la novela y haciendo otras cosas. Y aquí está la Chloe y la Sushi. Y de este lado está el Coco y el Rufo, están ahí, acostados. Y la puerta de la cocina está cerrada. Esa puerta de ahí se acaba de escuchar de nuevo. Pero estoy sola. Vean, la Chloe está como pendiente porque yo no sé, ella ve fantasmas. Pero ella escucha de todo, o sea, suena algo y ella está pendiente. Se acaba de escuchar. No sé si ir. En las películas de terror suena algo y como que... Ay, no. En las películas de terror cuando suena algo, tú dices que no vayan a ver, pero obviamente tienen que ir a ver, porque es su casa, no sé. O sea, ahorita como que le di otro sentido. Aparte está lloviendo. Y ahorita se acabó de escuchar algo arriba y la puerta y una niña llorar al lado. Pero al lado no vive ninguna niña. Y esto yo sí les he dicho en videos, que siempre en la casa de al lado suena, o sea, se escucha como una niña reírse y llorar. Pero al lado no vive una niña. No hay niños al lado. Voy a ver lo de la cocina porque... Bueno, arriba no creo que... No, yo arriba no voy. Solo voy a ver lo de la cocina porque ahorita se escucha como... Voy a ver. Ahorita ya no se escucha nada, pero esta puerta está cerrada. Se está moviendo la puerta. Es que no hay nadie, o sea, puede ser un fantasma. Prefiero que sea un fantasma. No hay nada. La Chloe hasta se bajó. Arriba yo no voy porque arriba sí me da miedo. Pero la Chloe está viendo para allá. Ay, no, yo me voy a mi cuarto. O sea, literal, estaba totalmente sola. Arriba no había nadie, en este piso no había nadie, y abajo hay otro piso y tampoco había nadie. Y se movió la puerta de la cocina. Y lo peor es que no estaba ninguna ventana abierta, no había de algún lugar donde entre viento, nada. Yo hice como en las películas de terror, o sea, fui a investigar porque estaba sola y es mejor ir a ver, o no sé. Y con esto les quiero contar que ayer me pasó algo porque salí al baño como a las 3 de la mañana y en el pasillo de la casa, les voy a enseñar. En este pasillo que es para salir del cuarto se ve directamente la sala, específicamente como que la ventana, esa parte de ahí. Y ayer que salí al baño, yo regresé a ver para allá porque sí da miedo y entonces yo regreso a ver. No pregunten por qué, si me da miedo regreso a ver, solo regresé a ver. Y la cosa es que había una silueta como de un señor parado en la ventana y tengo foto. O sea, esta vez sí no fui a investigar ni nada, estaban todos en mi casa, yo no fui porque literal era la silueta de un señor. Acá el otro día como que empezaron a sonar las cosas, pero acá era la silueta de alguien y no se movía para nada. Bueno, en realidad grabé. Vean ahí como una silueta de algo y si se ve como que una luz afuera es porque el farol no se apaga. Vean, aquí le tomé captura y se ve mejor, es una silueta de alguien ahí parado como que en la ventana. Eso sí no me...
Some viewers believe a malevolent presence is in the home because of the terrifying silhouette captured standing in the window. The shape is remarkably human and doesn't move, even as Melissa films it. Others argue that this could be a reflection or a mannequin placed outside to create a viral moment. Skeptics also point out that the door slamming could be caused by a draft, though Melissa insists all windows were closed. The sound of the child laughing while she is alone adds a layer of dread that is hard to dismiss. Does Melissa have a stalker, or is her home truly haunted? Share your theories on this figure.
Silueta de algo y si se ve como que una luz afuera es...
This piece of evidence was captured by a homeowner who felt a lingering presence in their living area. The room appears quiet, almost too still, as a security camera monitors the hallway and the adjacent lounge. Everything seems normal until the camera lens captures a distortion in the air that defies logic. It is a moment of pure, unadulterated tension. The footage shows a dark, humanoid shape briefly manifesting in the hallway before seemingly dissolving into the wall. Some viewers believe this is a classic shadow person because of the solid density and the way it moves independently of any light source. Others argue it could be a digital artifact caused by a low-light sensor struggle. Skeptics also point out that the camera's compression bitrate might be creating ghosting effects from a person off-camera. This leaves us wondering what really haunts that corridor. Share your theories in the comments. Next, we move to a bedroom where a young woman is filming a simple video, completely unaware of the activity happening right behind her. The atmosphere is casual, just a late-night recording in a personal space. However, the security monitor tells a much more sinister story about what is lurking in the shadows of the furniture. Pay attention to the background. Some viewers believe this is a genuine haunting because the flashlight on the table appears to be pushed by an unseen force while the woman is looking away. Others argue it was simply a matter of poor balance or vibrations from her footsteps. However, the way it tips suggests a localized momentum. What do you make of this sudden movement? Drop your theories in the comments below and let's discuss if this was a spirit or just gravity playing favorites. We've just witnessed a series of chilling accounts, from entities crashing birthday parties to restless spirits in suburban bedrooms. The evidence is mounting with every frame. If these captures are making you look twice at the shadows in your own home, subscribe to Pale Playback and join our community of investigators. We dive into the digital abyss every week to find the truth. Stay tuned, because the next investigation takes us even deeper into the unknown. This clip captures an investigation in an attic space where the occupants are using a spirit box to communicate. The air is heavy with expectation as they ask questions into the void. This isn't just about the audio, though. Keep a sharp eye on the physical environment surrounding the investigators as the session intensifies. The response they get is more than just words.
Did you like this toy? No. Are you the one planning a date? Yeah. Can you turn my toy back on, please? You hate it? No, it's just that you noticed me or something. You not like the flashing light? No.
The investigator captures several distinct, gravelly voices that seem to respond directly to his questions, including a chilling command to notice them. However, the most jarring moment occurs behind the storage doors, where a dark, humanoid shape moves with a fluidity that doesn't match the people in the room. Technical flaws like rolling shutter or compression artifacts are often cited by skeptics to explain such anomalies. But the timing here is undeniably eerie. It's a sequence that leaves even the most hardened investigators looking over their shoulders. What do you make of the voices in that final movement? Let me know your theories in the comments. Next, we have a clip from an investigator who caught something while he was supposedly alone. He was reviewing his security feed when he noticed a light switch being operated by an unseen hand. The house was empty, the doors were locked, and yet the environment was being manipulated in real time. This is the kind of footage that keeps you up at night. In the attic, the light clearly flickers and dies out. Some viewers believe this is a poltergeist draining energy to manifest because of the specific timing. Others argue it is a simple electrical short or a bulb reaching the end of its life. Skeptics also point out that smart home devices can be scheduled or triggered remotely via an app, which would easily explain the timing. However, the context provided by the uploader suggests something much more personal. Is this a ghost or just a technical glitch? Deep in a quiet residence, a nursery camera captures a moment that has sparked intense debate across social media. We see two young children resting, seemingly alone in the room. The atmosphere is calm, but the mother who reviewed this footage claims she felt a sudden chill before checking the feed. What begins as a peaceful afternoon nap quickly transitions into a scene of pure confusion as an unseen force appears to interact with the youngest child.
Astagfirullahaladzim. Ayah, demi Allah, kayak ada yang nyeret Jena. Demi Allah, udah bekerja. Demi Allah. Demi Allah, kayak ada yang nyeret Jena. Bener, astagfirullahaladzim. Nggak bisa jelas. Nih, di depan. Udah makin dalam nih. como nene. Ay, Dios. Demi Allah, kalau ada yang nyeret, sumpah demi Allah. Bukan dia pergi. Abang Asli. Siapa ini? Bukan ya?
Many viewers are convinced this is a genuine haunting, pointing to the way the toddler is pulled toward the dark space beneath the bed. They argue the child's panicked reaction and the mother's frantic search suggests something was physically grabbing her. Skeptics, however, suggest that the child may have simply been crawling toward a toy or slipping, and the mother's reaction was fueled by the child's cries rather than a visible entity. Critics also note that low-resolution cameras often struggle with shadows, potentially making a natural movement look like a drag. Whether it's a structural accident or something more sinister remains a mystery. Tell me what you see in the shadows below. In Saltillo, Mexico, a legend walks the streets in the form of a doll that many locals claim is alive. This isn't your typical urban legend. Dozens of witnesses have gathered to film the owner walking the doll, which appears to take steps in a synchronized human-like fashion. The owner insists there are no batteries or hidden mechanisms, claiming the doll has a soul of its own. As the camera gets closer, the rhythm of its feet on the pavement becomes impossible to ignore.
Y con las dos manos sí caminó, ¿verdad? Con usted. Sí. ¿Y nunca se le ha salido?
Se asoma por la ventana y donde yo me salgo a un mandado que no hay nadie. La tengo en mi cuarto y acá por el tiempo está en lado.
Ajá.
En la ventana o en otro lado.
No, la estiro y no a ver.
¿Qué onda, Fabián?
Sí, segura, mira.
A ver, Yuma.
Mira. Ahorita para que la señora le cambie.
Yo lo voy a agarrar, pero...
Agárrala, no pasa nada.
Agárrala, hijo.
Mira, agárrala.
Mira. Mira. ¿Ya viste? Nomás con su dueña. Mira, ya dio la vuelta. Es aquí en Saltillo. Es.
Tiene el pelo mejor.
Agárrala de. ¡Ah! Mira, con Eder sí quiso. No, ella no va a querer. Con Eder, con Yair camina poquito. Con él camina poquito.
Con el caso es una niña.
¿Qué se siente? Nada.
Fíjese que. Entonces, cuando no está usted, ella se asoma.
Sí. A veces que vengo a la tienda, otros días a un señor y a una señora, y a varios, aquí esperándome.
Ajá.
Y usted la vio en la muñeca, sí. Y dice, pues mire, su muñeca está asomando por la ventana. Y que me va cambio. Es que la dejo en mi cuarto, como se escucha conmigo, ahí la dejo. Y yo me salgo, y ya para cuando pienso la encuentro en otro lado, o en otro cuarto, o no sé por ahí.
Pero eso se...
Paranormal enthusiasts are captivated by the way the doll moves, suggesting that its internal weight distribution shouldn't allow for such a natural gait unless it were being possessed. Skeptics, however, are quick to point out that this is likely a clever mechanical toy or a walking doll design from the mid-20th century, where the legs are linked to move when the torso is tilted. They argue the owner is simply leading it in a way that triggers the mechanism. Despite the logic, the blank stare and the sound of those plastic shoes on the concrete leave a lasting impression. Is this a miracle of the macabre or just a vintage toy? Let's discuss this in the comments. In this piece of evidence, we look into a quiet family living room where children are sleeping soundly on the sofa. Home security systems are designed for peace of mind, but sometimes they capture the exact opposite. As the family rests, the camera records a series of interactions with the environment that seem to defy a simple logical explanation. It starts with a small shift in the kitchen and escalates into something far more visible in the center of the room. Some viewers believe this is a classic poltergeist case because the kitchen door opens on its own, followed by a sofa cushion being pulled to the floor. Others argue that the father, seen later in the clip, might have accidentally triggered these movements earlier. Skeptics also point out that the TV turning on by itself is a common technical glitch with smart devices or infrared interference. Despite the technical possibilities, the reaction of the child waking up suggests something was truly out of place. Share your theories on this household anomaly in the comments. This final video takes us outside to a snowy porch late at night. The high-contrast night vision provides a clear view of the yard and the street beyond. While most of the neighborhood is tucked away, something is caught moving across the lawn that doesn't quite match the gait of a local animal or a human neighbor. It is a fleeting moment, but one that the homeowner couldn't explain upon reviewing the night's events. The stillness of the snow only makes the movement more jarring. Some viewers believe a cryptic entity is crossing the yard because of the strange, translucent quality of the figure. Others argue that it is simply a person in winter gear and the night vision camera is creating a ghosting effect due to a low frame rate. Skeptics also point out that the glare from the streetlights can cause optical artifacts when something moves through the beam. While the shape is humanoid, the way it seems to glide through the snow is undeniably eerie. Does this look like a neighbor to you, or something else? This security footage originates from the dressing room area of the Victoria Palace Theatre during a run of Billy Elliot the musical. The room is filled with wigs and costume pieces, standard for a high-production stage show. While the theater is a place of performance, it seems an uninvited guest wanted to take center stage when the cameras were rolling. The atmosphere in these old buildings is often thick with history, but what happens next isn't just a leftover of the past. Some viewers believe a spirit was present because several items on the vanity are physically swiped onto the floor with significant force. Others argue that vibrations from the stage or nearby underground lines could cause objects to shift. Skeptics also point out that the doors swinging open and shut could be the result of a draft or a mechanical failure in the latch. However, the timing of the objects falling in sequence makes a natural explanation difficult for many to swallow. What do you make of this theatrical disturbance? That concludes our investigation for tonight. The line between reality and the supernatural is often thinner than we'd like to admit. Whether these are clever hoaxes or glimpses into the unknown, I'll let you decide. Thanks for watching Pale Playback. Keep your cameras ready and your eyes open. Don't forget to comment your theories below.